we're all back. Again, sorry for not posting last week. Last week was a bit crazy. I had a lab and a quiz and a midterm, two of which were on Wednesday. The lab went well, the quiz did not go well, and the midterm I think went pretty well, so at least there's that. Anyway, yes, we're back, and that's good. James, I think you covered most of the stuff that we really needed to say about education and learning styles and things. You did a very nice summary of the whole topic, I think, and I think that your speaking and your organization of your ideas has definitely improved since you've been at university. I noticed that, and it made me happy. I understood everything that you said, and I felt like you said a lot of good stuff. Let's move on. I don't really have anything else to contribute to that. So if Jeff has something to contribute to that, Jeff, you can go ahead and say so, but I feel like we've more or less covered it. Part of me feels like I should be talking about the whole Kony 2012 thing, because that's just exploding over my internet. I haven't actually watched the video yet. I haven't really had time. I'm going to. It's a pinned tab in my browser, but I do have a couple of things to say. Well, I don't really have anything to say because I don't feel like I can pass judgment having not seen the video, but I have had extensive discussions at lunchtime with friends, and indeed one friend who has actually been to Uganda. Basically, it's a social media campaign aimed at attempting to capture one of the worst war criminals, which is obviously, in the long run, a good thing. But sometimes it's hard, I find it hard to pass judgment because I haven't seen the video. I feel like I'm just talking in circles, but anyway, I'm gonna say what I have to say and you can try and make some sense of it. I feel like these kind of social media human rights campaigns are not always good because people get latched onto the idea and they don't really think about what it means, or they don't educate themselves about the topic other than the primary source, or just they want to feel a part of something, or they don't want to feel bad about themselves, and so they share it, which is all very fine, but I think it's important to consider why exactly you are sharing these videos and what exactly you hope to accomplish, and ultimately, I don't know, because I don't feel like I can know enough about the subject, but from talking to friends, and from talking to friends who have been active in humanitarian work, they're not always convinced, and they're not 100% convinced by this thing either. Probably mostly by the people and whether their motivations are, legitimate. I definitely feel like that made no sense. Other people, including John and Hank, have made good summaries of what they think about it, so you can go read those, and I just felt like I should talk about it because it was relevant, is relevant. Also, it's a very interesting social media phenomenon. I'm very impressed at how quickly it's taken hold, and how much even my non-internet friends have been telling me to watch the video. So that's been a really interesting phenomenon, because I went to New York this past weekend because I am young and foolish and in university and think that I have more money than I do. We overnight bussed on Thursday night, so we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we overnight bussed back Saturday night, and it's only about, it's only about a 7 or 8 hour trip, and that's including rest stops. So that was a lot of fun, exhausting, given that we basically didn't get any sleep Thursday or Sunday night because we were on the bus, and it's just awful sleeping on the bus. But it was so much fun, and I don't think I've ever had quite that much fun, ever. The entire weekend, apart from the bus rides, was just fun. And because I was traveling with friends from school, it was doubly fun, and I got to go to art galleries and see copious quantities of fantastic art. And also, we went to Broadway, and I saw Mary Poppins, and it was amazing. Yeah. And we walked around Central Park, and it was just beautiful, and it was a good reminder that traveling is such a wonderful thing, because it really takes you out of everything, and you can't do anything when you're traveling, which is great. It's a real brain break. And I think that it's really important to travel for that reason. Apart from that, things are a little bit calmer with school now. I only have one midterm left, and that's in 1.5 weeks about, and then I have about a month before finals, so I have a month to get my bum in gear, because I have 3 finals in 3 days at the very beginning, which will be all of the fun, especially given that they're all 70% finals, so that will be fun, but we'll get through it. And then it's Vita too, so I'll have to deal with that. I've been making a topic list for Vita, as has Jeff. So if anyone has any topics that they would like to see us talk about, that would be fun, because I'm going to need to plan a bit, because it's going to be a little bit chaotic with finals and things. I definitely feel like I've talked for a long time now, so I hope that that makes up for last week, and I hope that I said enough stuff that Jeff can respond to, and I will see Jeff tomorrow.